Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the person you are meant to be, confident, disciplined, fulfilled, a force of nature radiating purpose and peace. Now open them and feel the subtle ache of the gap between that vision and your current reality. A gap filled not by a lack of desire, but by the comfortable chains of routine, the seductive whisper of tomorrow, and the heavy blanket of fear that smothers your potential before it even has a chance to breathe. This isn't a life sentence. This is your call to arms, the universe nudging you to finally declare war on the mediocre and settle for the extraordinary. To understand that the journey of self-mastery begins not with a giant leap, but with a single deliberate decision in the quiet of the morning to choose the discomfort of growth over the familiar warmth of the sheets. For the next 20 minutes, we will dismantle the lies you've been told and rebuild you from the foundation up, starting with an unflinching audit of your life, looking at the neglected physical health, the cluttered mind consuming garbage instead of nourishment, the relationships that drain you and the career that does not ignite your soul, and accepting with radical honesty that no one is coming to save you, that the hero of your story has been you all along, waiting for the cue to step into the light. We will then forge a new identity, not through fleeting motivation, but through non-negotiable discipline, by crafting a morning ritual that fuels your soul, by protecting your focus like the sacred treasure it is in a world designed to steal it, by embracing the beautiful struggle of the gym, the challenging book, the difficult conversation, because it is in these moments of chosen hardship that you carve the strength of your character. You will learn to fail forward, to treat every setback not as a verdict but as data, to dance with the fear of judgment and do the thing anyway, building a resilience that becomes your superpower, and you will reconnect with a sense of purpose so profound that it pulls you out of bed with a fire in your belly, turning work into a mission and your life into a testament to what is possible. This is the path of the sculptor, tirelessly chipping away at the marble of procrastination, doubt, and laziness to reveal the masterpiece that has been hidden within you all along. And it starts now, in this very moment, with the decision that you are done being a prisoner of your past and are ready to become the architect of your future, building a legacy one disciplined day, one courageous choice, one act of self-love at a time. And so, you stand at the precipice of your own becoming, armed with the realization that the world doesn't reward potential, it rewards action. And the time has come to translate that simmering intention into unstoppable motion, to understand that your environment is the invisible hand that shapes your destiny, and you must now curate it with the precision of a master architect. Purge the digital clutter that fragments your attention, surround yourself with books that challenge you and people who inspire you, and design a physical space that whispers focus and creativity the moment you enter it. Because willpower is a fleeting currency, but a well-designed environment automates success. You must become the guardian of your own mind, fiercely protecting it from the toxic invasion of comparison, negativity, and useless information, and instead feeding it a steady diet of empowering beliefs, immersive learning, and visceral visualization, where you spend 10 minutes each day not just dreaming of your future self, but feeling the leather of the steering wheel in your dream car, hearing the genuine praise from your peers, and embodying the unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you are built for this. Remember, this journey is a marathon of relentless self-compassion, where you will forgive yourself instantly for the missed workout, the unproductive hour, the moment of doubt, not as an excuse to regress, but as a strategic necessity to get back on the path without the debilitating weight of self-hatred. Understanding that the path to greatness is not a straight line, but a series of deliberate corrections, much like a ship constantly adjusting its course to reach a distant shore. You are now playing the long game, investing in compound interest for your character, where reading 10 pages a day doesn't seem like much, but becomes over 30 books a year, fundamentally rewiring your understanding of the world, where saving a small amount consistently builds not just wealth, but an unshakable foundation of security and freedom, where 15 minutes of daily meditation doesn't bring instant enlightenment, but over months calms the storm of your anxiety and grants you a clarity you never thought possible. This is about building a legacy, not just a lifestyle, understanding that the energy you cultivate within yourself ripples outwards, impacting your family, your community, and your world, transforming you from a passive consumer of life into an active creator, a force for good, a testament to human potential and the living, breathing proof that it is never too late to rebuild, to reinvent, and to reclaim the power that was always inherently yours. Now take a deep breath, feel the shift that has already begun within you, and take that first decisive step, not because it's easy, but because you finally understand that you are worth the effort, worthy of the struggle, and destined for a life so vibrant and profound that your former self wouldn't even recognize the giant you are about to become. The true transformation, the alchemy that turns discipline into freedom and effort into ease, occurs when these actions cease to be items on a checklist and instead become woven into the very fabric of your identity. You are no longer someone trying to read. You are a reader. You are not forcing yourself to work out. You are an athlete in training. You are not attempting to be confident. You are a confident person who simply does the things a confident person does. And this fundamental shift in self-perception is the master key that unlocks a lifetime of sustainable growth. This means speaking about yourself with the language of your future self, introducing yourself not by your job title, but by your passions, your values, and the problems you are solving, and making every decision from the place of the person you have committed to becoming, asking yourself in every moment of choice, what would the strongest, wisest, most capable version of me do in this situation? And having the courage to act on that answer, even when it's uncomfortable. You must also become a master of your energy, recognizing that your willpower is a finite reservoir that is drained by trivial decisions, pointless arguments, and digital distractions, and so you must strategically design your days to prioritize your peak energy for your most important tasks, protecting your creative hours like a lion protects its den, and understanding that saying no to a good opportunity is often the only way you can say hell yes to a great one that aligns with your mission. Embrace the power of solitude and silence, for it is in the quiet, unstimulated spaces that your subconscious mind connects the dots, that your deepest creativity sparks to life, and you hear the gentle, guiding whisper of your own intuition, which is so often drowned out by the noise of the world. This is not loneliness. This is a strategic conference with your highest self. Remember, you are not just building habits, you are building a system, an ecosystem of routines, relationships, and environments that all work in harmony to support your vision, creating a flywheel effect where your morning ritual fuels a productive workday, which allows for a guilt-free evening of connection and rest, which in turn sets you up for another victorious morning, creating an upward spiral of progress and positivity. This is your new reality in the making, a life where you are no longer a victim of your circumstances, but the conscious author of your days, where challenges are reframed as opportunities to test your mettle and prove your growth to yourself, and where the joy is found not just in reaching the destination, but in the sacred daily process of becoming. In the sweat, the focus, and the quiet pride of knowing you are honoring the potential that was placed within you. You are the sculptor and the marble, the artist and the canvas, the storyteller and the hero of the tale. Now go forth and create a story so compelling, so vibrant, and so uniquely yours that the world has no choice but to lean in and watch in awe.